Roll. And that's action on Marriage Story.
Where's Henry?
Hey. He's with Cassie and their kids at laser tag.
You want something to drink? I got beer, unfiltered tap, juice boxes.
A juice box? Good. Don't have anything on your walls?
Don't have anything except for Henry's art, which is being framed.
You can have some of my things if you like until you get your own stuff. What about that great picture of Henry on the Staten Island ferry?
Aren't you in that one?
Yeah, I guess. You can cut me out.
I have to leave early to head back to New York on the 22nd, and I was hoping I could take Henry that Friday.
22nd. So that's 21st. And we actually have plans to go to this thing at LACMA with the cousins.
Couldn't you change it so I could take him?
Just that one night. He's looking forward to it.
It's not just that one night, but that's okay.
So what we agreed upon. It's my night.
Okay, fine.
I mean, what?
I was just hoping you could be flexible, that's all.
I am flexible. You come in and out, and I adjust based off of your schedule. It's one night, we have tickets for something.
It's not just that one night, but it's okay.
Henry's teacher would like to talk to us.
You mean his LA teacher?
If you can respond to the email, we can set up a time.
Yeah, I've been distracted.
Understand. I just want to rule everything out with his reading.
I think he's just over anxious. I think he just wants it so much.
Yeah, he does give up too easily when things don't come easy to him, and he's like us. Stubborn.
They say he's off the charts in math. So.
He's still a lousy Monopoly player because he likes to save his money.
Can I go back a couple lines? You guys are doing really beautiful work that has weight to it. Yeah, right here, right when you start going into this, let's just see a little bit of the marriage come back before it goes away again, okay? Because it's got a lot of weight to it, which is great, which is what we wanted. Now we can put a little bit of they're still trying to keep up appearances here. They're still trying to be civil at this point before we get to the muck.
We're just trying to figure out, rule everything out with his reading, everything.
I think he's just over anxious. I think he just wants it so much.
He quits too easily when things don't come easy to him. Just like us. He's stubborn.
They say he's off the charts in math, so.
Yeah. He still allows a Monopoly player because he likes to save all his money. So, I thought that we should talk.
Uh-huh.
I think that maybe things have gone a little too far.
Uh-huh.
I mean, my mom, she's taken out a loan on our house to help me pay for Nora.
I thought I paid Nora.
I pay 30% of Nora.
Well, I'm going broke too, if that's any help. I just agreed to direct 2 shitty plays, and we can forget about putting anything away for Henry's college.
Line?
It's just that
Up until now, we've been able to keep Henry out of this and keep him removed, but this is going to change that.
Mm-hmm.
We have to protect him.
I agree.
So line.
Nora says the evaluator will come.
Nora says the evaluator's gonna come and interview Henry, and in addition to you and me and our friends and family, our enemies. And then
Sounds awful.
Yeah, if anyone observed me as a mom on any given day, I would never get custody. It was a joke.
Yeah, I feel the same.
So I thought that maybe we could figure something out.
Paul, I said this to you at the beginning. I anticipated these circumstances.
You're so remote from her. You said you want to put flashes of, like, this is your wife that you've been with for years. Talk to her.
Okay.
Right. I know what you're doing. You're trying to distance yourself and protect yourself a bit, but I'm just asking you, like, talk to your fucking wife.
Okay. Where you want to go from?
Just a couple lines back from where Megan was, right before the joke about being a bad mother and not getting custody.
Where it says that the evaluator will come and interview Henry and us and our friends and our family and our enemies. And she's going to observe how we are as parents with them.
Sounds awful.
Yeah. If anyone was to observe me as a mom on any given day, I'd never get custody. It was a joke.
Yeah, I feel the same.
So I thought that maybe you and I could figure something out between the two of us.
You remember I said this to you at the beginning.
Yeah, but those were different circumstances.
No, I anticipated these circumstances.
All right. Should we try this?
Okay. I don't know where to start though.
Do you want to know why I want to stay here in LA?
No.
It's not a good way for us to start, Charlie.
I don't care to understand it.
You remember promising that, we could do time here?
Good. Go back. About the Los Angeles line, Megan. It's deeper than that, money, right? This is the whole fucking. This is the whole fucking thing. It's LA. It's fucking LA. LA has destroyed your marriage.
Okay. I don't know where to start.
It's not a good way for us to start. Sorry, can you tell me my line for?
Do you understand why I want to stay in LA?
I don't know where to start.
Do you understand why I want to stay here in LA?
No.
It's not a good way for us to start, Charlie.
I don't understand it.
You remember promising that we could do time out here?
I mean, we discussed things. We were married. We discussed a lot of things. We talked about moving to Europe. We talked about getting a sideboard or a credenza for the space behind the couch. We said a lot of things.
And you turned down that residency at the Geffen, and that would have brought us.
But because it's not what I wanted. We had a great theater and a great life in Brooklyn.
You call that a great life?
Oh, you know what I mean.
You discovering that you're fucking Marianne?
Oh, don't act like you're not capable of deception. You left Ben for me. And you know what I mean? I don't mean we had a great marriage. I mean that our life in Brooklyn, professionally.
Let's go back a couple lines. Remember you said no transitions? Bang. You fucking stage manager. Bang, bang,
Okay.
bang. Just go. You don't need to start to build this. Just
Okay.
go. Just flip a switch. Go ahead and set them up, Megan. Ask for line anytime you want, hon.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm saying it often. Lion, then what was the...
You call that a great life?
Okay. You call that a great life?
Oh, you know what I mean.
You fucked Marianne.
Don't act like you're not capable of deception. You left Ben for me. And you know what I mean. I don't mean we had a great marriage. I mean life in Brooklyn, professionally. I don't know, honestly, I never thought of anything else.
That's the problem, isn't it? Is that it was your wife. You should have considered my happiness too.
Oh, come on, you were happy. You've just decided now that you weren't.
I work here now, and my family's here.
I agreed to put Henry in school here because your show went to series. I did that knowing that when you were done shooting, he would come back to New York.
Honey, we never agreed on that. That was never, nope, no, we never said that. We never expressly.
We did say it.
When did we say it?
I don't know when we said it, but we said it.
Let me.
Well, we said it that time on the
Let me finish!
telephone.
Honey, sorry I keep saying that, but I thought that if Henry was happy here and my show continued, that we could spend some time here.
Well, I was not privy to that thought process.
The only reason why we don't live here in LA is because you can't imagine desires other than your own unless they are forced.
Okay.
Good. Go back. Go. How you feeling, Meg? Right there. This is the guts of it right there, right? You can't think. This whole fucking thing fell apart. This whole goddamn thing fell apart because you're so fucking selfish. And that's the whole truth of this whole thing. Two selfish people who are trying not to be selfish for their kid, but it's the other person started the whole selfish thing, and it's so stupid that he's defending his ground when he's wrong.
Can you go back a couple lines?
Where are we?
And I agreed to, let's go from, and I agreed to put Henry in school here because your show went to series, and that's the fucking crux of it. Fucking Hollywood.
I agreed to put Henry in school here because your show went to series. I did that knowing that when you were done shooting, he'd come back to New York.
Honey, we never said that. That might have been something that was your assumption.
No, we did
but
say
that
it.
is not, nope. When did we say it?
I don't know when we said it, but we said it.
Honey,
We said it that time on the phone.
Let me finish! Honey, sorry I keep saying that. I thought that if Henry liked it out here, and my show continued, that we could stay here in LA.
I was not privy to that thought process.
Because the only reason why we don't live here in LA is because you can't imagine desires other than your own unless they're forced on you.
Okay, you wish you hadn't married me and you wish you had a completely different life, but this is what happened.
So what do we do?
I don't know.
Nora says there is no coming back from this.
Fuck Nora. I hate fucking Nora. Tell me I fucking lived in LA when I never fucking lived in LA. How could you have her say those things about me?
Jay said some pretty awful things about me too. You know, you never should have fired Bert.
Well, I needed my own asshole.
Can we just agree that both of our lawyers said some shitty things about the both of us?
Yours was worse. Yours was worse.
Jay called me an alcoholic.
You pulled the rug from out under me and you're putting me through hell.
You put me through hell during our marriage.
Is that what that was? Hell?
Well, now you're going to put
Okay,
Henry.
go back. Don't pull out of it, pal. Don't pull out of it. Go. Take it. This is a marriage fight.
You pulled the rug from out under me and you're putting me through hell.
You put me through hell.
Oh,
during
is that
our
what that
marriage.
was? That was hell.
And now you're going to put Henry through this. Something that you want again. Yet again is going to go with your
It's not about what I want. I mean, it is what I want, but it's about what was. And I say was. What's best for Henry?
I was wondering when you were actually.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck off!
Fuck off! You actually listen to your son or anyone. You would know he wants to live here.
Oh, do not put your feelings about me onto Henry.
Henry says he likes it better here.
He says that because it's what you want to hear.
He says that you are always on your phone and you never play with him.
Because I'm going through a divorce in LA and trying to direct a play in New York.
You are fighting
Which
for-
closed, by the
You
way,
don't even
because I
run.
wasn't there. Which was a huge opportunity for me and for the theater, and I let everyone down.
So much like you.
Oh, do not compare me to my father.
I didn't compare you to your father. I just said you were acting like him.
You're exactly like your mother. Everything you complain about her doing, you're doing. You're suffocating Henry.
First, I love my mother.
No, I'm just
and
repeating
she
what
was
you
a
told me.
great mother. And second, how dare you compare my mothering to my mother? Maybe my.
Rewind you. Go back before the mother sequence. Really try to hurt her. Use those lines to hurt her. It's not just an observation. Hey, you know you're like your mother. I'm going to the core. I'm going Freudian on this shit. You are your fucking bitch of a mother. You are fucking right. Go into it to hurt her. The couples do things to hurt each other, not to find reason. This is a marriage that has failed. So we're going to go into contempt. This is, sometimes I say we don't go into contempt, we're going into contempt here. Back it up. Don't you, right before it, father.
You're acting so much like your father.
Oh, don't you compare me to my father.
I didn't compare you. I said you're acting like him.
Well, you're exactly like your mother. Everything you complain about her doing, you're doing. You're suffocating Henry.
First off, I love my mother, and my mother was a good
I'm just
mother.
repeating what you've told me.
Second, how dare you compare me to my mother? I may be like my father, but I am nothing like my mother.
You're exactly like your mother. And you're like my mother. You're like all the bad things about all of the people, but mostly your fucking mother. Sometimes I would look at you and lie in bed and I would just feel so gross.
I was repulsed when you
Oh my God, you're a slob. You're a slob. I'd make the bed for you. I'd close the cabinets, clean all the dishes. You're a slob.
having sex with you makes me want to kill myself.
You'll never be happy in LA or anywhere. You'll find some guy opposite to me. And then all of a sudden you'll rebel against him because you need to have a voice. But you don't want to have a voice. You just want to fucking complain about not having one.
Being married to you, and that woman is a
You have regressed. You've regressed. You've gone back to be the person that is before me, and it is pathetic. It's pathetic.
People used to say that you were too selfish to be a great artist, and I
All
defended you.
of your best
God, they were so right.
Acting days are long behind you. You're back to being a hack.
Gaslighted me.
Oh, you want to paint yourself as a victim?
Fucking villain!
Because it's a good legal strategy, that's fine. That's fine. But you chose this life and you wanted it until you didn't. And you used me to get out of LA.
I did not use you.
Yes, you did. And then you made me aware of everything I was doing wrong and all of my shortcomings. Life with you was just joyless.
So you had to go fuck someone else?
You shouldn't be mad. You should not be mad that I fucked her. You should be mad that I shared a laugh with her.
Do you love her?
No, but she didn't hate me. You hated me.
You hated me. You fucked someone we worked with.
We hadn't slept together in over a year. I never cheated on you.
That is cheating on.
But there was so much more I didn't do. I was a director in my 20s that came from nowhere and was suddenly on the fucking cover of Time Out New York. I wanted to fuck everybody. But I didn't. And I loved you and I didn't want to lose you. And you wanted so much so fast. Yeah, I didn't even want to get married. And just fuck it, there's so much I didn't do.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Ah! I can't believe I have to know you.
You're insane! You're insane in it! God damn it, you're fucking winning!
Kidding. I wanted to be married. I already lost. I loved you more than you loved me.
What does that have to do with LA? What?
You are so merged in your own selfishness that you don't even see it as selfishness anymore. You are such a dick.
Every day I wake up and I wish you were dead. Dead like, if I could promise that Henry would be okay, you get nervous and you hit my car and die.
I know.
Sorry.
Me too.